Hi, this is Angie Armour, class of '99, Director of Alumni Engagement here at St. Mike's. Thank you so much for covering our college fairs for us. Here you'll hear a little bit more about how to staff a college fair.
Hi everyone, my name is Mike Stefanowicz.
And I'm Valentina Rojas, and we're from the Office of Admission, and we're also alumni.
Thank you so much for volunteering to cover an alumni college fair. We couldn't do it without you, and we're so grateful for your ability to get out and share the Purple Night love with members of your community. This short training video should be some help in how to tackle a college fair.
So let's get started. When you're ready to cover a college fair, we will be sending you a box that looks just like this with all of the items that you see on this table. First, you're going to get a purple folder with 4 very specific sheets. This purple one will show you specifically what's in the box, who the territory manager from that specific college fair is, and the different things that you need to do when you're in the college fair. Then you'll receive this yellow sheet that also has more instructions about what you should be returning in the prepaid envelope, which is this one, and what you should be doing with the remaining materials that you have after the college fair. We understand that you've been out of the college for a little bit, and you may not be familiar with all the programs that are happening at St. Mike's right now. So don't worry, because we're also sending you an FAQ sheet that has all the questions that students and parents may ask you. So please review this before the college fair. And last but not least, we have a survey sheet for you to fill out the information from the college fair that you covered. And that can give us more information for the future if it's worth for us to go again or not. In the purple folder, you will also find our name tag that we will be making for you so you can wear it on the college fair, as well as the business cards for the territory manager. Also in the box, you're going to see this tablecloth that you can set up as such. It also comes with a different side, as you can see right here. So if you have a smaller table, you can fold it in half, and that way you can still show the logo. You'd also have this board that includes all of the majors, minors, and pre-professional tracks that we offer at St. Mike's. We will also have some information about the SMC degree in 3, which allows certain majors to graduate in 3 years. We have our travel piece, which is called What Will You Do? And it's part of our new branding material. And it also includes all of the majors and different activities that students can participate in at St. Michael's. When you are covering a college fair, it's important that you ask students to fill out one of these inquiry cards. That way we can enter their information on our system and communicate with them in the future. So you'll have a lot of these, including some pens. And then we will also be sending you some information from campus ministry and outcomes. You don't have to put these on the table, but it's important if a student asks about campus ministry or what our alumni are doing after graduation, you will have all the resources there with you.
Sometimes students will ask, if there's one thing I should take back from the college fair, what's the best thing to take? And I always recommend the travel piece, because that has the most comprehensive overview of St. Michael's College. It has our full list of majors, and it also has these information about important admission and financial aid deadlines on the back. Students really like the little cards that come out of the back as well, and these highlight some of our most unique programs like MOVE, the Adventure Sports Center, Fire and Rescue, and some of our international travel opportunities. So before your college fair begins, Valentina will send you all the important information. That includes the start and end times of the event, and it's really important to try to be on time and to stay through until the conclusion of the event. College fair organizers will generally be on hand to help you as you check in, and often you'll find our table set up among alphabetical order, so we'll be with the other saints. And there'll be a sign that will help point you in the right direction. A couple of really important etiquette pieces that we watch. We stand behind the table and not out in front trying to lure students in. We also agree as all the colleges not to give out giveaways beyond what's in the box, so we don't do candy or prizes or things like that. We wait for students to come up and approach us at the table. And then as the other admission reps, as you're making conversation with them, just know that we consider them to be valued colleagues. They can be an important resource for you if you have questions or if you need help. And also, if there's a student who comes up to your table asking about a program that we don't have, we do our best to point folks in other directions. One really popular example, students will come up and say, oh, do you have a nursing program? And I'll always try to point them to some of the other saints around us so that we can be really hospitable for students.
So hey Mike, I'm going to ask you some questions that students may come and ask you when you are at a college fair.
All right, fire away.
What what type of scores or which scores do I need to be admitted into St. Mike's?
Oh, that's a good question, because that's on a lot of students' minds. St. Mike's is actually a test-optional school, so students can choose whether their SAT or ACT scores reflect well and whether they want to send them. That piece is reiterated on the back of this sheet, so you can send folks home with one of these documents. And it's also for folks that really want to know what the average scores are. You'll find that data on the profile that's also included in the box. You can give one of these to the student to take with them.
I understand St. Michael's is a Catholic college, but how religious is it?
I think that's another big question. And I often will talk about the Edmondites and the fact that one of the Edmondite values is being hospitable to students from all backgrounds. So it's great to be able to talk about the rich opportunities that campus ministry provides, and this brochure will back you up. But it's also really important to reassure students that we welcome students from all different faith backgrounds and students with no faith background. And I think that's a big piece of what makes the Edmondites so special.
Is housing guaranteed for me the whole 4 years of college?
This is where we can actually one-up the students and say it's required for all 4 years. That's a change that was made in the early 2000s here at St. Mike's, and I'll often talk about the, why is that important piece. Because students are living here all 4 years on campus, they get to really immerse themselves in all the academic and co-curricular opportunities that come with being a student at St. Mike's. Many of them are highlighted on these cards in the back. So in all of these FAQs, you'll find that the documents that we've provided to give to students will back up some of these points. Hey, Valentina, I've actually thought of an FAQ for you. What happens when a student comes up to your table and doesn't really know how to make conversation or what to ask? Maybe they'll even kind of stare a little awkwardly and doesn't know where to start.
Absolutely. So use all the resources that you have on your table. Start asking them about their interest, if they have thought about maybe what they want to major in or what their favorite class in high school is. And also talk about their co-curricular involvement. Things like fire and rescue, sports, clubs, campus ministry, community service. Those are all things that students may be interested in, so you can lead the conversation in any of those ways.
Absolutely. I think one of the things that makes St. Mike's so special is all the paths that our alumni take after they graduate. So to be able to share, maybe what you were thinking about in high school, and maybe how your path evolved as you went through college, and then all the exciting twists and turns that your career have taken. It's a great way to demonstrate what the power of a liberal arts degree is for students. And for students that come with lots of different interests, it's great to affirm that they don't have to know what they want to do in high school, and St. Mike's is the perfect place for them if that's how they're feeling.
And remember to have fun. This is your alma mater. You had a great time here at St. Michael's. Don't feel afraid to share that experience, your academic experience, your co-curricular experience while you're here, and just share that a little bit for the students that you will be talking to.
Thanks so much. Again, we really appreciate your volunteer work as an alum. These college fairs are such an important way of promoting St. Michael's to prospective students, and we're excited to hear how it goes. So remember that feedback form for Valentina, and we hope to see you soon.
Thank you.